I am the darkness. I'm gonna get this motherfucker! You'll never...
Oh, here he is, mister. The force is not strong with this one. What you gonna do now? You can't even lift a fat kid. What you gonna do now?
What you gonna do now? Ah!
Stevie T is such an inspiration. I cannot believe that I recorded that parody of Rocky a week ago. And then I was just intending to put it on the next Tom MacDonald song. And he brings one out called Fighter. How freaking coincidental is that? Cool! Cannot wait to check this out. Looking at the thumbnail, there's an upside down car and Tom is just crouched down at the side of it. Let's see what it's about. But before we do, if you do actually like my videos, then please consider hitting like and subscribe, and the links to this video will be down in the description for anyone who wants to check it out by themselves. And you should support our independent artists. Hangover Gang in the house. Once I've got my headphones on properly. Let's get it! Tom has promised us that this one is a non-political song, so let's see what he's talking about.
Bottom of the ninth. Up against the odds, running out of time, only got one shot. When it's really do or die, when your back's against the wall, when you fighting for your life, do you believe in you or not? I'm a believer.
Okay.
I believe. I'm a believer. I believe.
Okay. So straight away he's coming out saying the fact that he's a believer is oozing positivity, coming out swinging, etc. Even when things at the end of the road, or you feel like you're at your worst, this guy will look at the positive. This is what we get, the message we're getting from the start so far. And I think he's comparing it to fighting for your life from the car crash. Obviously, he's pulling himself out of it now. Oh, it's a different sound for Tom so far. It's not as aggressive. It's very chilled.
Believer. I believe. Second guessing every breath, I'm full of questions. Passes full of cigarettes, alcohol and depression. Therapists and all the different pills can get expensive. All this bottled up aggression, I'm too old to get arrested. Almost died trying to get here. Got high through my best years. Got sober, then I relapsed, then I cleaned up, got my head clear. Yep. Sometimes it feels like there ain't to believe in, but I believe that we're out here for a reason.
Yes.
You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are.
Okay.
And you are a liar if you say you are.
Okay.
You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are.
Okay, I'm liking the message straight away. He's talking about his rise to where he is. He's talking about the doubts, all the doubts he's had, and the fact that everyone has this inner voice or this inner message within themselves that tells them that they are not good enough, and everyone is their own worst critic. This is what basically the song is talking. This is basically what he's talking about in this song, and isn't it all about the backwards then. I'm just excited for Tom MacDonald there. I always am. And obviously, when him saying, like, I think you are perfect the way you are, which means, obviously, doesn't matter where you come from, who you are, what race, religion, blah, 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 blah. You are perfect for you. And, you know, who is anybody else to label you something else? Just have a bit of confidence in yourself. Okay? This is what we're talking about.
I think you're perfect the way that you are. Tired from the pressure I put on myself for years. Tired from my 20s, the whiskey bottles and beers. Tired of smiling while I've been holding back tears, but I believe I can do it, so I'm here. I'm a believer. believer. I believe. I've been told I have a death wish, no one's interested. Cold and too aggressive, close to hypertension. I'm broken from the pressure, explosive with my temper. I'm sober, but I'm stressing and hoping it gets better. Am I falling off?
Yes. Obviously, talking about when he hit the bottle and stuff in his 20s, and then he's coming out saying that obviously, you know, he's had it. He gets called things all the time by different people on the internet, different people in real life. You know, he gets shown a lot of love as well, don't get me wrong. But there's all them people who even write on his Twitter and stuff and write like crap. I'm not going to say what they say because, you know, he addressed that in that song, This House. But, you know, he gets angry with it because all he's trying to do really is just make music. And he said he's close to hypertension, obviously high blood pressure, because he's the angers, the temper and everything else that's bottling up inside him. He feels like he's going to explode and smash things up. But then he calms down because he's a believer.
Explosive with my temper, I'm sober, but I'm stressing and hoping it gets better. Am I falling off? Should I give it up or put it all on pause? Let go of this dream so I can visit home and talk to mom? Maybe all I need's another Instagram post with a quote about believing in yourself when you're low.
Yes! Look at the positive post. Forget all the negative posts. Sometimes you do need to take a break and go and talk to your mum. Or go and talk to somebody else in your life. That's basically what he means there. And sometimes it's good to take a step back for a second and then recharge and go again. Let's have it.
You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar if you say you aren't. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are. Maybe I'm weaker, and I know I've lost before. But I'm a believer, nothing is impossible.
Exactly.
I'm a believer, I believe. I'm a believer, I believe. You don't think...
I think when he says he's lost before, and then obviously, but he'll make himself right because he's a believer, maybe he's slipped at some point, and then maybe had another drink, or had another relapse of shouting at people and taking what these people say on the internet like to heart, and then, you know, boiling up again. But like I say, the best way to vent, and I've said this, if you're a musician, the best way to vent is to address it by getting your music out. You know, it gets rid of a lot of angst. I know a lot of his songs are charged with a lot of angst and political and whatever, blah blah blah, but I mean, these songs, you know, it's more humble, it's more subdued, it's more on a personal level, if you know what I mean. It shows a little bit of a softer side of Tom, but still, the message is there that, you know, you've all got inner strength somewhere. You just need to reignite it.
I believe. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar if you say you aren't. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are.
Wow. Is that going to be a new album drop? The date at the end then? 18th of the 11th. Is that a new album drop? Is that what you're teasing us with, Tom? Can't wait for it. I'll get it because I have others. I do have Tom MacDonald albums because they're fucking brilliant. I love his messages. I love the way he puts his music out. I love the way he gets his message across more than anything. And this one, it almost felt like one of those slower rap songs from the 90s that were like around a lot at the time. And then obviously everything changed and a lot of other rappers came out. They came out with, you know, mumble rapping and all that crap. But I mean, this was a very, very good message. Very, very positive message. Taking the negative and making it into a positive. And, you know, basically giving yourself a kick up the ass and saying, believe in yourself. You know, stop self-doubting. You know, stop putting yourself down. Just get yourself out there. Get yourself doing what you want to do and forget what anyone else says about you, because the only person who matters to yourself is you. Shout out to Nova for another great video. Shout out to Tom for a very, very cool ass song. A different style from what I'm used to for him. But again, I've never heard a bad song from Tom MacDonald, and I still stand by that. Anyway, if you like my videos, then please hit like and subscribe, and I shall see you all on the next one.